Hey, did you know that there are just 2 ways to scale your music ads and get even more listeners, streams, and fans from them? Hey, it's John here. If you're new to my channel, I'm the founder of one of the largest music promotion platforms in the world, called Hyped. I'm an independent music artist with over 11 million streams on Spotify, but what's most important, I've helped over 10,000 artists and bands grow their music to over 100 million streams together on Spotify. In this video, I'm going to talk about a topic that I've seen take a lot of music artists to the next level. And that's scaling up your music ads. Ads are one of the most powerful tools I have found as a music artist to attract first-time listeners and convert them into loyal fans. And what's so powerful about ads and scaling is that it gives me control. It's like having my hands on a volume dial that I can just turn up to get more of what's already working. So whether you're trying to grow from 100 to 1,000 Spotify listeners, or from 1,000 to 10,000 listeners or more, scaling is how you get there efficiently. But how do you do it the right way? There are just 2 ways to scale your ads: horizontally and vertically. And knowing when and how to use each of these strategies can make all the difference in getting the most listeners, streams, and fans for your music. Let's start with horizontal scaling. Horizontal scaling is all about going wide with your ads and trying to get in front of lots of different audiences of music fans. This could mean running ads for multiple songs or promoting the same song with multiple campaigns that each target different audiences. So for example, if I'm promoting a new track, instead of simply increasing my budget on one campaign, with horizontal scaling, I test that song with various audience segments, like more sound-alike artists or more different music genres. This way, I get valuable data on which audiences respond best to my music. I also use horizontal scaling to test different songs. If I have several tracks that I'm equally proud of, I run separate campaigns for each one to see which one connects with listeners the most. And this can be really powerful because oftentimes it's impossible to predict which song will take off. For example, a few weeks ago, I invited artists in our community to submit songs to me with less than 1,000 streams so I could demonstrate my ad strategy and get these songs to 100,000 streams. Now, the song I ended up picking was called Crazy by Corey Binks. I launched the campaigns, but they didn't take off right away. So first I scaled horizontally, all right, testing different audiences. Some of them did work better, but you know what? Eventually I launched a campaign for one of his other songs, and that song produced double the listeners and streams for Corey for every dollar spent. And I would have never known if I hadn't decided to test different songs. To me, the song Crazy was the best song, but to music fans out there, it was the exact opposite. And I couldn't have predicted that. And that's why testing is key. Just trying out different combinations of songs and audiences to see what works before you commit more resources to a single campaign. And so that brings us to the second scaling method, which is vertical scaling. Once I found a winning combination, a song and an audience that really resonate, it's time to shift gears to vertical scaling. Vertical scaling is all about taking what's already working and then doing more of it. That way I can reach even more people within that group. I like to keep increases of the daily budget to about 20% of my current budget, so I increase in small steps. That way I can monitor closely what's happening and avoid audience saturation, where people start seeing my ad too often and the engagement rate just drops. The goal with vertical scaling is to maximize the impact of my best performing campaign. This is where I can see significant growth in my listener numbers, especially when the Spotify popularity score of those songs goes above 20. That's typically where I see Spotify giving me more free listeners and streams from the algorithmic playlists, such as Discover Weekly or Spotify Radio. So which scaling method do I recommend? If you're just starting out or experimenting with new songs, horizontal scaling is the way to go. It allows you to explore different options and get insights into what works best for your music. It's so easy for music artists like us to think, I know which song is my best one, I know what fans like, but I kid you not, I have been wrong on this more often than I have been right. So to me, it's all about testing. But if you found a song and audience that's delivering great results, vertical scaling is the next step. You want to increase your budget and focus on pushing that song to as many potential listeners as possible. Both of these strategies are powerful tools that can help you grow your Spotify audience. Start with horizontal scaling to find what works, and then use vertical scaling to maximize that success. With that said, I hope you liked this video, and if you did, don't forget to hit the like, the subscribe, and the bell buttons below so you can get more videos like this on YouTube. And if you'd like to discover how I use just 2 simple tools to grow my music from 0 to now millions of streams on Spotify, and how you can easily put together that same growth system for your music, click by click, then check out this next clip right here. Want to get your music heard on Spotify with AI? I just launched a brand new video training program called the Spotify Growth Switch, where I show you how to start growing real listeners, real fans, and real streams on Spotify in less than 10 minutes using software and AI. I've used the Spotify Growth Switch system to now grow my music to over 7 million streams and tens of thousands of monthly listeners on Spotify. This works for any music genre. It gets you real fans and listeners super fast, and it's extremely easy to set up, literally just like flipping a spotlight switch for your music. Despite using AI, you don't need to know nothing about tech stuff in order to be successful with this. I've had the tremendous privilege of helping multiple tens of thousands of music artists grow their music on Spotify, many of which have grown to much larger numbers, lots more listeners, lots more streams than I have using the systems that I've taught. Makes me so proud of their success. And so if you want to get more real listeners, real fans, and real streams for your music fast using state-of-the-art software and AI, then click the link below this video and check out the Spotify Growth Switch. I can't wait to help you grow your music on Spotify, and I look forward to seeing you on the inside.